Morning from the Fontana Hilton. I might never leave this place. I can't remember what I videoed yesterday because when I was going through my frustrated point, I was pretty sure I was going to be taking a 0 today, regardless. Like, I had realized that while I think it was good that I've been pushing myself this past week, like, you have to, right? Like, you have to gradually push your daily miles. You can't do 8 miles a day and make it to Katahdin. You can't do 10 miles a day and make it to Katahdin. You can start out with that, but you eventually have to, increase that mileage. So I think it was totally fine that I was pushing myself, but for the last several days, every day has been like a underestimation of the difficulty. And while I pushed through and I'm proud of that, the frustration yesterday of missing the marina just kind of came to a head, which, here's my thing with that. I feel stupid, but I'm such a by the book person. On the Far Out app, if something is not right on the trail, it normally has a little it's not the equal to sign, but it's like the wavy, almost equal to. It'll say that if it's just a little bit off the trail, or it'll specify that it's like 100 yards off the trail or 0.1 mile off the trail or something like that. So the marina was just listed as though it was right on the trail. And I'm such a by the book person that I'm like, took it for face value. But apparently was off the trail just a little bit. It is what it is. It all worked out. This place is amazing. So I had already decided I was going to take a 0. I'm taking one for just to mental health. I don't know. But so then I was planning on getting back on the trail tomorrow, getting into the Smokies, and there's supposed to be bad thunderstorms. And the last time that I took a 0 and decided to go ahead and hike through a thunderstorm was super scary. And yeah, I survived, but I think I learned a lesson from that. Like, I do not mind hiking in the rain. I like hiking in the rain. I don't know that I should continue to push my luck hiking in thunderstorms. So I might be taking 2 0s. I don't know. That's why I feel like I might stay here forever, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm down at the parking lot. There were rumors that there was going to be trail magic this morning. So it's kind of meandering down here in the hopes of finding such. And then I will probably shuttle into town and pick up my box and eat something and enjoy the day here. It's beautiful.
So, cool story. This is my friend Jamie. I met him and his hiking buddy McKay several times before I actually remembered their names. But anyway, so he got dropped off at the parking lot this morning from McKay's parents. You'll see in a little bit that McKay's parents were the best trail angels this day. But anyway, so Jamie gets dropped off and he said to me that he met my friend Jackie. And I'm like, Jackie? Because I'm thinking of like people on trail. And he's talking about my friend Jackie, who, if you've been following along, who I stayed with a few nights or a week prior or whatever, who lives in North Carolina. So I don't always have service on the trail. And she was going to, she had the day off and was like gonna come bring me trail magic or whatever if she saw me. She knew roughly what my schedule was. Anyway, so she went to where she thought I was going to be. I wasn't there and I didn't have phone service. But so randomly she sees Jamie, who I know. And so it was so cool because she gave him what she was going to give me, like fruit and a drink or whatever. So that just I thought that was so cool that out of all the people in the world that she met somebody that I knew.
Will be slitted like cat eyes.
But see, that's the thing. I'm not going to get close enough to the highs to check.
But there's only really, you only want to run into, there's 4 in this area. There's a cottonmouth, a rattlesnake, and copperhead, and a coral. You ain't going to run into the coral.
In addition to reading a psalm a day, I try to read other parts. So this is just a pocket, like it's the New Testament, Psalms, and Proverbs. So I try to do a psalm a day, and then if I have time, which today I sure do, I'm doing Proverbs, and then I'll get into the New Testament eventually. But I have always loved this. Better a little with the fear of the Lord than great wealth with turmoil. Better a small serving of vegetables with love than a fattened calf with hatred. And there's another one somewhere later that's really similar to that, but man, I've always felt that way. Like, I don't know if it was my upbringing in Haiti or what, but it's like, stuff does not make you happy. I am at like such a gorgeous place right now. This is where I'm just chilling and reading my Bible and enjoying the day, and money didn't buy this. We got the best trail magic from McKay's parents. Hi, McKay. Hi, McKay's parents.
Hi.
They're coming to make sure he's hiking, and I've made sure to let them know he's not really. He's just hitchhiking. But oh my gosh, cool drinks, fruit, all kinds of treats. So nice. FYI, the Fontana general store does have resupply options. You know, snacks. And then, of course, they have like cutesy wootsy stuff, but they do have resupply stuff. Don't really know how much it costs because nothing's priced, but it's not like they don't have it. Like, obviously that's geared toward a hiker. I was under the impression that the stuff wasn't geared toward hikers, but it is.
Picked up my package at Fontana. I actually got to pick it up at the general store. I didn't have to go all the way to the lodge, so that was good. It's always a good feeling when your package is there. I had another friend that was like, had to wait a couple of days for her package to arrive, but we're trying to be really good about sending them out super in advance so that I don't run into that issue.
I know
Got to pick up my resupply box successfully. That's always a good feeling when that works. Also, I thought that I had to go all the way to the resort to pick it up, but I actually was able to pick it up at the general store, so that was nice.
It's a cute little peaceful area. There's the general store, and I just walked back from the restaurant, which was up there. Not a bad walk, and now I'm fixing to shuttle back to the shelter.
These two were awesome trail angels. They came from Alabama all the way up to Fontana to give us trail magic for 2 straight days. Homemade food, all kinds of resupply options. He through hiked, I think he said in 2022, and just like most through hikers, when they finish, can't stay away from the trail and want to just pass blessings forward. So that was a really cool experience.
They're spoiling us today. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Her homemade swamp soup was perfect for this cold, rainy day. Had the pleasure of meeting this awesome hiker. He is blind, and he is not letting that stop him. Super inspiring. He's already done Katahdin. He was blind in both eyes, and then recovered sight in his one eye, but he's losing his sight again. So, man, just anyone else would just be so defeated and discouraged by that, but not him. He's just he's still out there doing it. It's amazing to see how he handles it. His other senses are so heightened. His hearing is out of this world. And so just the way that he can navigate the trail, even though he can't really see, is absolutely amazing. It was really cool getting to meet him and talk to him.